Hi everyone and welcome to Miss B Maths Teacher channel and thank you for watching. Today I'm going to talk about the circle and specifically about the equation of a circle and the one that is in the form called center radius form. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to label some points and create a circle. Just briefly explain what the circle is by starting here. So I'm gonna just say there's like a bunch of people standing together, and they have asked one person to stand in the middle. So, and let's say this is on Cartesian plane, this is origin 0 0, and everyone else has been asked to move 4 meters away from the person at the origin. So, and they have been asked to move in any direction they want. But once the place has been taken, so they have to choose another spot. So here's one person, here's another one, it's 4, and there's like more, another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. So if I do try to connect these dots, so we can see that we are creating something that's gonna look like circle. It will be circle, sort of. So, and this is like more people, like more people, more people, more people, and so on. So I'm gonna do the same on the other side, the same distance. Let's say 4 meters, 1 square represent 1 meter, and then same. If I try to connect these dots like more people, so what I'm creating here is something that does look like a circle. So the shape is the circle. So let me just fix this a bit. Okay, now every circle has a center, so which is this point here. The first person asked to stand at the origin has a center. So I'm just going to label that one as well. So I'm going to call it center. Use different color, can't see, center. So, and it does have a radius. And what is radius is pretty much this line here from the center to the circle, to touch the line of the circle. So this line here, so it's the distance between the center and the circle is called radius. I'm just going to label this line here as R, and I'm going to write down there here radius, and we do use letter R to represent radius. I'm just going to write here that's the distance. What did we say before? Distance from the center, distance from the center to the circle, So that's this line here, okay? It's a straight line. So trying to have straight line, or it could be this line, it could be that line. Pretty much the distance from the center to the circle, from the center to the circle, any of these lines. So if you do come across a letter D, so and you were wondering what that is, so it's called diameter. So it's called diameter, and diameter is the distance across circle, but needs to go through circle, okay, through the center, okay? So I'm going to use yellow for that. So that's pretty much any line connecting one side of the circle to the other side, but needs to go through the center. As we are looking at, to find equation of the circle, so, and we can do so if we do have a center and if we do know a radius. So, for example, here, if I pick this point here, so this point here, and label it there. So let's say people, so we had people here, so we're going to label that P, X, and Y. So this point has coordinates X and Y. And if I draw a line going through point B, but that's parallel to Y-axis, we can see that we have created triangle. And not any triangle, but right angle triangle. So if you do remember, but you know, in right angle triangle, and I'm quite positive you do, so I'm just gonna, you know, briefly explain on the side. In any right angle triangle, we do have a side opposite the right angle, the longest side, and it's called hypotenuse. So, and the sum of any other sides, this side here to the power of 2 plus this side to the power of 2 is equal this side to the power of 2. Pretty much what I'm saying. I'm just going to use labeling that we are used to, like A, B, and C. So you can use any letters you want. So pretty much we're saying that A to the power of 2 by Pythagoras, A to the power of 2 plus B to the power of 2 is equal to C to the power of 2. Now let's go back here, back to our circle, and we can see, okay, we do have this triangle, and we do have the longest side, the yellow one, and we do know the distance from the center to any point on the circle is actually radius. Let's label that here, radius, R, radius, and the length here from the center to this line here, we can see it's actually x coordinate. So I'm going to label that one as well. So this is x coordinate. So therefore, this length from center to x is equal to x. So, and this length here from the x coordinate to the point P is equal to y. So this length here is y, and this length here is x. So, and now according, or by Pythagoras, so what can we say about this triangle here, that the sides of the sum of other two sides to the power of 2, x to the power of 2 plus y to the power of 2 is equal to r to the power of 2. And this one is, I'm going to represent, it's an equation of the circle. So, and this one is an equation of the circle when center of the circle is at 0, 0. So it's just there. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is actually to find the equation of a circle when the circle is not in the center, so it has been shifted to the right or to the left, up or down. So the center is not at the origin, but it's somewhere else. So I'm gonna go to next page now. I have here pre-drawn circle, so, and here the center. Center now has different coordinates. Let's call them A and B. So as you can see, this circle has been shifted, translated horizontally as well as vertically. So you can move it any way you want. So we have shifted this, you know, to the right and then a bit up. So the center now, it's not at the origin anymore. So it's at some point that we're going to call A and B. So the next step now it will be to choose any point on the circle. Let's, you know, grab this one, the green one. And again, we're going to connect center and this point, which is going to give us the distance between the center and the circle. And we already know that this distance is called, it's a radius represented by r. And as before, we're going to have line that's parallel to y-axis, and we can see again a line that's parallel to x-axis. We can see that we have created right angle triangle again. Now, before we go into creating an equation, let's do a little bit of labeling. So, on the x-axis, if I just transfer this point here, so I do know the x-coordinate here, it will be A, and across here, so the coordinate is B. Same for the point here, point M, X and Y. So X coordinate is, we're going to call it X, and the Y coordinate across, we're going to call Y. So looking here, now we do know from before, we do need this distance here, okay, and we do need this distance here. So if we had all this length from the origin to X, we would call it X distance. So, but we don't. We just have this small, portion here. So, and this distance is all of this, then take away A. So one more time. It's all of this, X, and take away A. So I'm going to rewrite this. So it is X take away A. So similar, on the other side here, this length is all of this, which would be Y, but then take away this portion here, which is equal to B. You can see that's the length B. So this length here is Y take away B. Now, according or by Pythagoras, we do know that the distance or this radius, which is the line across right angle triangle and the longest side, is equal to other two sides to the power of 2. So it's equal to this side here, okay, X take away A, so X take away A, everything to the power of 2, and then plus the other side, which is Y take away B, so it's Y take away B, everything to the power of 2, and equal to the longest side to the power of 2, which is R to the power of 2. Now, we do have an equation of the circle that has center A and B. So A and B could be any numbers, and radius is it's R in this case. So, and we use units, any units. So I'm just going to show you an example that you have seen before. We said center was 0, 0, so 0 was origin, so and radius was R. So according to this equation of the circle, I may even write here, so equation of the circle. So if we use that equation of the circle, we gonna have like X take away A in this case, or the previous case was 0 to the power of 2, plus Y take away B, which is 0 to the power of 2 and equal to R. So maybe this would explain now why we didn't have the other coordinates here, because when you simplify, pretty much you end up with this equation, which is when the center is equal to 0. The next step I'm going to do, I'm just going to go with one example. So let's say example, and we said before, if circle has given, so if the center of the circle has been given and the radius, we can find the equation of the circle. So center is 2, 3, radius is equal to 3. So let's do it. So X take away A, in this case, this is A, this is B. Take away 2, everything to the power of 2, plus Y take away, which is this value here, 3 to the power of 2, and is equal R which is radius is 3 in this case, r to the power of 2. So, and what we can do the next line here to equal to 9 if you want to simplify. So, but this would be an equation of the circle. I hope you have enjoyed watching this and help you to understand the equation of the circle. Thank you for watching and see you soon.